And welcome, everyone, to today's game. I'm joined with Cody.
How's it going, everybody?
We
Glad to be here.
got our first knife round, not first knife round, the only knife round underway. CT's coming out good. 3v3 here. 3v1, and the Sleep Stealers winning knife round.
Take it away.
Huge.
They're deep on those knives, man.
Yes, they are. They consistently went out on those things, and that's good for them. I feel like a hard skill to just like they have strats, like team strats. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh hey.
Okay.
Hey, sorry. I am.
I'll be curious to see how they switch up if they play a little bit here, because I was hearing some strats earlier. It was pretty interesting.
Up 3 mid. Yeah, mid. Will Finest going up to Cat, taking this fight to CTs, just shredding through, ready for Firmino, but Firmino is ready for them.
Firmino ready for both of them.
2v1, Howard coming up, Cat, Tonini?
Yeah, Tonini.
Tonini for short?
Yeah.
Tony for short?
Yeah, you can go Tony.
Alright. 2v1 for the Milkmen. Good first round. Firmino coming up long, but Howard just ready for this first contact here. Firmino's getting dinged. Can't get one. Finally gets one. 1v1, but 6 HP. Tonini
6 HP is tough.
is real tough for this. Not impossible. That now is. First round goes to the Milkmen. This Cody guy's voice is hot. I would say so, to be honest with you. It's pretty.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's pretty smexy for sure. Yeah, so we were just talking about this a little bit before this game. Cody, what is one of the keys to success here for the Sleep Stealers?
Honestly, controlling mid. Mid's gonna be big for them all game. Playing tons is gonna be huge, especially if Robert can hold that off. I see they have a good even split with the eco, so I'm curious to see what happens here.
Absolutely. Huge first damage. Firmino. Can he get anybody? No, he can't. Slobber is gonna miss all of his shots. Cannot land anything. Max, and exactly. That is huge. Just trying to get these guns out. Penn Griffey goes down. Max not ready for them to peek window. Exactly, just trying to get one more if he can, but that will be round number 2 to the Milkmen. Good
Take
round.
2 guns. Yeah, 2 guns there, not bad. Ooh, we got a timeout.
Yeah, Penn Griffey. That it should be a technical, I believe. Penn Griffey, I believe, disconnected there in the middle of that round. But yeah, one of the things I think I am excited to see here is whether or not Mike can get that op online fast. You know, seen some struggles with him, especially on Anubis. But I think that Dust 2 is one of those maps that it's a classic. It's a timepiece that
it really is
very easy for him to just find that familiarity and just kind of lock in and get that op online here in this match tonight. This is week number 11, match number 11, 8-2. Both of these teams, kind of a big match tonight. I mean, Milkman
Yeah, things considered.
I think last season was 7-7, and so bouncing back already more wins this season than they were last season. So that I think they are looking to just continue their streak into.
What if there's a roster change in there?
Yeah, that's a good question. To be honest with you can never tell with Face It roster changes.
True.
Looks like Pen Griffey actually is new. Howard, I mean, so Lil Finest is there. Tonini's there. No Money here was there. But Pen Griffey and Howard CS might be newer.
Could be the difference makers here.
Yeah.
I mean, Howard off to a good start.
Milkman's only 2 losses coming to No Cut Clean, a 9-13 loss, and to Death Squad. There is a HRT Death Squad. Pretty earlier in the season on a 5-game win streak here. 13-5 was that one. On Dust 2, actually. So, hopefully, 3-game win streak at this point for the Milkmen. Which I want to say is, yeah, Sleep Stealers are also on a 3-win. They won their first 5, lost 2, but have been kind of back in the rhythm of things for the last.
On that train,
yeah.
Unfortunately, one of the 3 streaks has to end tonight.
We'll be right back here with more CS. Well, welcome back. It looks like Pen Griffey is back up online as we head into round number 3 here. Long pause there. Hoping that his...
Very long pause.
41 ping, but he is the leader 4-2 tonight. Through 2 rounds. Not a whole lot to say through these first 2 rounds, but...
2 rounds, though.
Still 2 rounds. 4 kills is a decent bit as he is leading the charge here. Out through CT, but Mikey is going to get 1 and 2 as he retreats. Max and Mikey are just cleaning
up another one
up. And long, 1 more still there. Both of them, Howard and Mikey. Do they know that one is pushed through? They do now. Max is going to get 1. See, the last one, they know he is long, and they converge, and Max with the last kill. Max with 3 there, Mikey with 2.
There's a lot of flashes coming at that corner, and they handled it well.
Yeah, Max and exactly with just a ton of util, helping secure round number 1 for the Sleep Stealers. 3 enemies flashed for exactly. I swear Max got a flash assist there, if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know, maybe he was saying that. I don't know, I think he thought he got a flash assist there. Exactly with 1. Mikey goes down, exactly goes down. Not good for the teeth there. User one Max just trying to spray through. 5v5 light buy for the Milkmen. Now have 2 rifles and man advantage. Firmino just trying to lurk up mid, get some information. Just trying to regroup as, yeah, Robert and Max are going to come and regroup and play as a team here. That is huge.
Seems like when this develops, they're going to be coming from behind them here, and I don't think anybody's really going to be aware of it.
Reading it wrong there. They hear the util start dumping. Do they know that there's people long, though? They do now. Max will get one before, Robert goes down 2v2. Both hurting, but both have rifles. Not great. From where this round started, better for sure.
Better for sure.
Max will get one. Knows where the last one is, and Max will clean up.
It up.
4K.
2 great rounds for the Sleep Stealers here.
Oh my.
Off to a rocky start, but they cleaned it up well.
Max with 7 coming from the last 2 rounds. He's one of those, he's a streaky one for sure. Can have a wonderful night. And if he starts out hot like he is, you know, we see this through too. I mean, that 1 week with Firmino absent, Zach is same kind of type of player where he can step up when he needs to and just take advantage of these games. Mikey, hello. Mikey with the op, trying to get it online. Misses his shot on Pen Griffey. Fast up through Cat. These T's are. Molly goes down. Util. They are just going to try to not die here, but they will get exactly before half is going down. I think Mikey took care of that. Max taking care of Lil Fine is down to Pen Griffey, and he is hurting. Flash goes out. Slobber is going to go on the cleanup. Pen Griffey is trapped.
Counter-terrorists win. Slobber with the cleanup from the flank there.
He had nowhere to go.
It's a handful of clean rounds. This is what you need to pick up momentum, win the half. Like you said, Max, steady, just showing up each round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a huge CT side here is huge for Sleep Stealers. Is if they can get it's a CT. I mean, most maps are CT sided. You got a couple that are more T sided. Anubis was one of those. We saw that for a couple weeks there. I feel like Anubis for 3 weeks straight. But Dust 2 is definitely, I feel like, a CT sided map, and so getting as many wins as you can on this side is huge against an 8-2 team. Mikey through the smoke gets one. Is he gonna see the other one? He is. That is his second. Huge. Is he ready?
Can you line up another one? Can you line up a third?
For Pen Griffey here. Looks away. The timing not there, but still holding this as Firmino and Mikey hold this lower mid together. Firmino is flashed, but not actually gonna go through lower mid. Just trying to get any information they can on any of these people. Pen Griffey spots exactly on A, but goes back to
Bang! Let's go. Mikey with a fourth.
Tonini.
Ooh. Come on, he's gonna get it.
And Griffey, Firmino comes up and cleans up. He knows this last person's on site. Sees him. Can he get his fourth?
Lock
Yes.
it up. Go!
And 4.
Mikey with the huge round.
And that's what we're looking for out of the Sleep Stealers team. you know, just getting that online and getting hot with it, he's unstoppable. So
this is how you build momentum.
This,
keep it going.
Yes.
Mikey with the 4-piece, easy. Almost had the ace there. Got shot in the leg though. I had to back off.
Coming out, swinging through long. Will find is it's gonna get exactly to a well-timed flash. These T's are moving. Mikey now just misses his off shot. Sees one, doesn't get one though, but Max is gonna get two of his own, spraying through the smoke. Looking promising from this rush for the T's, but CTs are ready for it. Tonini with the deagle is gonna miss Mikey. Slobber gonna go down after getting Tonini. Mikey 21 HP. What is he going to do here? Getting dinked. Get a body shot as he is leaving. That will be... Whoa, hello. Thanks, player model. Gonna go and save the off. Round number 7. Point number 7. There we go. Milkmen. Sleep Stealers leading 4-3.
Those first 2 kills that were vital for that round. It was tough. Max picking up the 2 through the smoke was also huge, but it's tough to play against that once they have that smoke there.
Absolutely. That is something that, you know, it was one of those, it's that bomb rush out of A long. They just weren't ready for it. And so that is a hard thing to combat, but they almost pulled through there. Mikey now checking me from a different spot. Howard has brought the up online, holding long to see if anyone is coming through. Molly will come down through lower tons, forcing Mikey to get out. That is a ton of burn damage for him. Max now lower mid, waiting to see if Tony is going to push, but it's going to go through lower tons. It looks like they are prepping for a B hit, and only Slobber is on site here. Slobber. Molly, but that Molly's not going to do anything because of the Max with the punch. Slobber is going to get one and not going to get any other ones, but Famino is going to try to get some of his own. Famino and Mikey close. Exactly, now teaming up. It's a 3v3. Howard is low on HP. There goes a Molly. Now, this is a tough look for Sleep Sealers. Off in hand, exactly, is going to go down. Mikey can't get one. Can't get him. Tonini will take him out. And he will get 3 there to clean up. And they are taking
crazy round.
2 ops into this.
Howard and Tonini. The double boomstick.
The double boomstick.
I've always loved the double boomstick. It's what Spirit runs sometimes with Shiro and Magix, and I've always appreciated that.
I think it can work. T-side, though.
Happens there.
T-side is...
Hey, if they're aggressive enough. And get that bomb down fast so we can hold
it. Sleep Stealers on a light by here just for some information, but they are not going to get anything. Oh, hello. No money here is going to put down his own guy. He is trapped lower, but... No Howard making his way to site. No Howard. Exactly.
Howard
with the shots. Oh, can't close out. No money, but
5-7.
a huge round so far for the Sleep Stealers. It's a 2v2. One gun in the hands of Slobber. Mikey with a pistol. Just trying to get any damage he can while Robert comes up through. Slobber not ready for the op there though. Mikey now by himself. He's gonna see Ben Griffey, but Ben Griffey will see him first.
Jumps on the box. Good timing on the jump.
Almost disastrous for the Milkmen. Still losing 3 people there. They've got the money, but not the round they were hoping.
It looks like it goes back to oh.
I want to say that they don't have an opper here. I think they just they're trying to feel around to see who's going to be in the best hands of.
You go off the vibes here, and I appreciate that as well. Mikey Jace with the op again.
Lil Finest gets the pick on Firmino, but exactly will get Pen Griffey before the T's start going back. Huge rush. Firmino just getting picked off there. Working up mid. Slobber is ready for Tonini, but Tonini with the timing looking up right as he peeks, and Mikey goes with his own. Max.
Huge boost there.
The boost. Finest by himself. Smoke is fading, I think. No. Yeah, there's... No, bro, this smoke takes forever to fade. Holy. Slobber on site. Is he ready for it? Well, Finest wasn't, though.
He was. Slobber just sitting there, letting him plant, letting him take his time, securing the kill. Great round.
Great round for the Sleep Stealers.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Elected to keep the A1S over an AK. All he had to do was turn around, but you know, sometimes directions are hard for the man. That's okay. 5-7, 5-6. Firmino not off to the start he normally is, but User One Max taking a hold of this match. 14-5. Clearly the leader today. That's got to feel good for him, and hopefully keep that confidence up here in this match. T's are screaming through tons. And Firmino is there by himself. And all he has to do is sit back and play. He takes with his team. Huge rush.
Holding in the car. A lot of smokes coming in.
Do they check this corner? Yes, they do. Tonini's gonna get one before going down. Huge start here. Exactly will get one with Slobber, and that will be it.
They clean it up.
They clean it up on site. I'm stuck in tons.
What a round.
And Firmino.
What a round.
Two of his own. He heard me. He's listening into the stream. That lit the fire.
See, the thing with Max popping off with 15 kills here means there's a lot to be desired with Firmino, and exactly. Robert, he's playing extremely well, 5-7 right now. Not to say he isn't, but there's a lot to be desired with Firmino, exactly. And if they pop up, it'll be a different game for sure.
He's coming out long, meant to no resistance. Max. They hear the fire from Max by himself, but quickly, Mikey and Firmino there to help. Firmino is going to spray to get one. Mikey is going to get one. Max is going to get one. Well rounded for this team. Slobber tries to go through with his flash, doesn't get it. Mikey was taken Howard out. 7-5. for the first half here.
7-5 half. Good half from the Sleep Stealers. Honestly, good half from the Milkmen too. It was a well-fought half. It was close rounds every round. A lot going each way on ecos, so the second half is going to be a good one. We got an op in the chat cheering for the Milkmen. Kind of toxic there, but we'll allow it.
Very toxic. He doesn't remember his roots. That's okay.
His roots.
Sleep Stealers.
I do hear though that he's making a team called the Cream Team, so we'll see him in the next open.
Nino will go down. Slobber goes down as well. Hello, what am I doing? Mikey as well. Exactly by himself, not by himself. Act by himself. Cannot do anything with that. Only getting one.
Lots of damage on the other two, but
not enough. Not
enough. Not what you need.
enough.
MP9's and a scout coming in. Too bad. Absolutely nothing being bought on the Sleep Stealer side. Understandable.
They did not get the bomb down, but they are going to try to get bomb down tonight, or this round, sorry. It looks like maybe not routing as fast as they were. From Mino going to take some chip damage. Mikey with a nade damage of his own as well. Looks like they're going to play quick, but have taken back a little bit. Mino just scraping past Penn Griffey there. Sees Tonini.
Picking up a shot on the toes. They're jumping down.
No money here will get one before going down. Tonini with the scout is just shredding Mikey with 2, 3. So far, needs to get bomb down. Sees one, sees both. They know where both is at. They know what they need to do to win this round. Play together and be smart. Famino hears him close. Howard is gonna get 2. He's gonna get 3.
Howard picking up 3. What an insane round from Howard there, 9 health.
Wow. Howard just coming on to site and owning it.
Preventing getting ecoed, keeping 2 guns there, very big.
That is huge because here they are in bonus, and that means that it is going to be pretty much a full buy versus full buy. Not what Sleep Stealers wanted after planting the bomb and being up a man. It's a 3v2.
Mikey picking up the op again. Just enough money to do it. Huge.
CT's looking to scream through. Oh, they were expecting a long rush, but no long rush from the T's. Just sitting back and playing as the CT's refocus and look to get some more info. Tonini kind of pushed up with his MP9, seeing if he's going to be able to catch anyone off guard here. Looks to peek. Is Max going to be ready for this? Tonini will get Mikey. Max not pushing through. Smart. Finest was there, but will take the fight lower mid and lose to Howard CS, only hitting him once. Not grand. Or Howard is going to get another one. Penn Griffey now coming up on exactly will get one. Famino is ready for him. Famino by himself against 3 others. Fortunately, that is round number 8 to the Milkmen. Not a great start for the Sleep Stealers on T side. 3 in a row. I mean, a lot of momentum. 3 rounds in a row going into halftime. Not the switch you wanted to see, not the momentum shift you wanted to see for Sleep Stealers. You wanted to keep that momentum going into this half.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get out, get those 2 pistol rounds. And get that pistol round. Push it out, but it's just not working out for the Sleep Stealers right now. Coming out with a couple Tech 9s. May see a delayed push B here.
They don't check the corner. Finest is gonna get 2. He's gonna get
Finest
3.
Slobber getting picked up mid. Max, last one.
Just trying to do any damage he can. Takes in the fire. They know he's there. How he is not gonna be up there, my guy. Max does damage, but not enough.
Not enough.
Oh. Sleep Stealers need some sort of momentum shift here. 4 in a row, sorry.
Sleep Stealers really need a lifeline here.
Need someone to step up. I mean, Max here, 17 and 11. They need a big round out of exactly or Firmino here. You know, I mean, opt back out for Mikey, but Tanini is going to be ready for it. Just missing.
Top of his head.
Just missing. Tanini with his second one. Robert just walking out. Just missing there. Gonna try to get one. Penn, Griffey, and Finest are gonna walk up through Cat. Lil Finest is gonna get one. He's gonna get 2. Penn Griffey took out his knife. I mean, should have been a flawless round for the CTs, but that is definitely something we've never seen before. Sleep Stealers taking attack time out. We will be right back. Well, Sleep Stealers hopefully taking that time to reevaluate and come up with a better game plan. It looks like they're going to force here 2 AKs, some Galils, and a Mac 10 for Mikey. They need this round, actually, because if they lose this...
This has been 5 in a row. They're going to have no money.
Loss bonus is huge. Tonini is going to go down from Max in lower tons. Huge. Puts the op in Mikey's hands as they are going to hopefully try to take this space. Kaz. Slobber holding it down.
Getting that op again. This has turned into almost a full buy here. This has turned the tables a bit on this round.
Mikey just missing.
Just missing.
No money here. Not what you're wanting. You're trying to get that fire, that spark lit underneath Sleep Stealers. Penn Griffey just hanging out lower mid, waiting for one of these people to come through. Are they ready for it? Yes, he is. Penn Griffey's going to get 2 before going down. Slobbert is gonna come out with with Firmino, but Firmino exactly coming out at the same time, able to take down Finest 3v2, but not over yet for the Milkmen. We've seen this go to shambles so quickly for the Sleep Stealers, looking to hold on and win round number 8. And hopefully
keep the composure. These angles.
there's something exactly huge.
Jack picking up.
They see, they know where he's at. Got the AG. He's gonna go down, but from a Kobe from beyond the grave.
The martyrdom.
Huge win, round win for Sleep Stealers, but going up, they're gonna have to defund this CT team. You know, it looks like, I mean, if they win this round, they've probably got enough money to do another full buy, or at least a full, like a half full buy, a couple of rifles, maybe some SMGs. So it's not. Eco is still in CT's favor so far, and Pen Griffey will work up with Tonini in just
a lot outside lane here.
Robert.
Howard pushed up. I don't know if we're gonna be ready for this.
I don't think they are. Now, if they come out all together, they should be able to at least help with the trade. Exactly, he's gonna clear and get him. Huge flash from Mikey there. Finest is gonna try to peek this with an op. Will get flashed. Sees Max. Max sees him. They know that there is a lot there. Flash comes down. Smoke comes down. Finest is gonna get one, but Mikey in exactly with two of their own. Tonini through the smoke will get Firmino exactly as low. Not as good position for the Sleep Stealers. Combined of now 24 HP. That HE did damage. Tonini goes down though. Pen Griffey.
Exactly, picking it up with the 24 HP.
Oh wow. It's gonna do some mental math really right quick, and then HE brought him down to 24 combined. I'm like, that's an easier number to 11 and 13. It's an easier number to add.
That's good math.
Up. Good momentum surge from Sleep Stealers. Looks like this is a
5-0 push in the second half.
Yeah, a full eco here from the CTs. They are pushed up though. They are moving fast. Howard all the way up to mid. And Howard is going to take down Mikey. And exactly.
Howard picking up too.
Not great for Sleep Stealers, but Tonini will go down. Surely they work off of this. Max now trying to go up there. His Howard just misses Max there. Luckily staying alive. Op goes into No Money's hands. Howard in No Money. Trying to get some there. They are going to try to get this. Max is going to go get Howard, but No Money able to avenge him in his name. Pen Griffey is moving up here. Firmino turns around and snaps on Pen Griffey.
180.
Woo. 10-10. What a match. This is what we were hoping for, you know, headed into the second half. I was getting a little nervous there that it was just gonna get blown out, but this is the game of streaks. There's not ever been the shortest streak of rounds there's been was Milkmen with 2, but other than that, it was a streak of 4, 3, 3, 5, 3 so far. Current active streak.
Game momentum, one round can change everything. Gotta keep your head about you.
Exactly, and Slobbert working up through mid, trying to take that mid control, but No Money here, and Howard pushed up into long. Flash will go through. Max is holding this like he knows that they're there. This might be huge. The timing. Sees the gun, gets one. He's not ready for the other one though.
About the other one.
Oh, Mikey sitting down Pen Griffey, but Tonini's going to just sneak and get exactly before he can fully get away. Splitting B here. Slobber is going to be the first one onto site. Doesn't see Finest the timing. Famino can't get the spray, but Mikey can get the hop shot on. Sees one, sees both there. Hard situation here. Tonini ready, takes him out. Holding it. Shutting it in his face. Round number 11 will go to the Milkmen and not Sleep Stealers.
Looks like we got a hero buy to Famino coming from the Sleep Stealers. We'll see how they protect him there.
Kind of a huge round, because if they don't, they can somehow hold this round together. It means that they will not have to go. The possibility of OT is not. Sorry, let me try to phrase this better. It means that they might not have to go into OT, but if they lose one, in order to win, they have to go into OT. This round, Famino with that hero buy that you were talking about, exactly, and Slobber is going to be the first one onto site here. Finest is going to get Max. Are they ready for Pen Griffey in the smoke? Mikey is going to get Howard down. Pen Griffey and exactly pushing through together, but Famino is going to get two of them there.
Famino ready for both.
Famino and Mikey showing them how it's done. Famino stepping it up 17 and 13. Huge. Mikey getting, again, this is that, getting that op online is huge. 20 and 15, 21 and Max, 17 for Max. This is a well-rounded team so far. Exactly. Getting some more kills, 13 and 16 as well. Mikey will put down Tonini through mid. Exactly is going to fight it now. Molly will go down, try to flush him out, and he will start backpedaling. Pen Griffey. Famino. 10 HP down on Pen Griffey. Is he ready? Does he know that he's went to that side? Backing up as they wait for hopefully some more information. Howard might push through the smoke, just tucking in, waiting for the smoke to clear. The smoke kind of can see tons, but the T's are regrouping and hitting A through long. No one there to contest them. They'll get long. This is where they will rotate out onto site and where they need to win this battle from range. No money, missing his first shot. Exactly taking the charge here. He's gonna get one. No, sorry, Max is gonna get one. Pulls his knife out, but luckily not getting picked off. Finest now just tucked in the corner. We'll get exactly now Howard and Pen Griffey just sitting together, taking some damage. Neither one Max getting anything, but they are low for sure. See if they can get a gun. Howard and Pen Griffey going down into the hands of Slobber. Two of them. A fourth of his kills. Well, it was a third of his kills. There in that round for Slobber. Match point for the Sleep Stealers. This is what I was talking about. That round was huge because now Milkmen, I mean, this is, yeah, win or go home. Not go home. They still got the rest of the season, but win or lose, or sorry, go to the OT or lose for the Milkmen and Mikey.
Jason picking up
with a boom. Pen Griffey missing his. Mikey is going to get out of there. Exactly in Lil Finest. No money here will get him off before, I shouldn't say that, before clearing. Are they ready for fights here? They are not. Famino will get one. Max taking a decent bit of damage to that nade there. 3v3. Not really sure where they want to go. Mikey, Slobber, and Max. Penn Griffey, Howard, and no money for the Milkmen. Leaning towards 8, which is kind of huge here. If they want to, they got to execute fast, but they're realizing now that they do not have anyone on A and that there is no info. Penn Griffey threw tons. No, they have to be A. Gonna start walking up. Penn Griffey is zooming through the T spawn. They got to get moving if they wanna make this. Howard and no money here on site. Pulls out his bomb. Slobber is going to get this first pick. They got to keep moving though because Penn Griffey is on their tail. No money here by himself.
2v3, not a lot.
Sees the person, but Penn Griffey is gonna go down. Oh, things just fall apart for the Sleep Stealers. Penn Griffey up through long, just obliterating them. Not good for the Sleep Stealers. That is a round that was so winnable in their hands if they played together and they played fast. But Penn Griffey with the timing. And was Max just playing in there? Didn't know where either of them. I thought they knew where there was one on site. Did they not?
I don't know. I assumed that they did, but
first round of OT. Those unfamiliar with OT, how it works is there's 6 rounds. It's the first 4. You play 3 on the side that you were just on, and then you play 3 on the side.
We're picking up the finest.
You weren't playing.
There.
Hello. No money here. It's gonna get dinged from... Sorry, Femino's gonna get dinged. No money here in Penn Griffey just taking care of Max. Just looking away as soon like that spot is good and then just looks away, and so he's not gonna get a pick there, unfortunately. Lining up, maybe looking to possibly hit A here. Howard is sitting in the silverest of spots. I guarantee you they're not going to be ready for him.
He may get greedy and creep up here, though.
He's thinking about it for sure.
He's thinking about it.
He hears him. He's going to be ready for this. They're going to check this. It doesn't look like they are. Femino here doesn't clear him all the way. Sees Mikey. Sees all 4 of them. Oh, he's just going to clean up. Actually, will only get 1. Mikey and Femino able to pull him down 3v2, but they are all hit with damage. Tonini, they got to get bombed down. Huge from Mikey. Penn Griffey with a molly just needs to get bombed down, and they do. Everyone is low HP. HE's going to go through and knock Penn Griffey out. Kobe.
Bang,
says Femino. That was another one of those rounds that looked so dangerous from Sleep Stealers. You know, it's the discipline. That's not a great spot, or that's not a spot you will see people typically hiding at this level, but it's still a spot that people can be in. I think that they just Mikey not
shot though. Trying to get to the wall.
User 1 Max taking 30 damage from that HE. Not great. Finest with the op himself holding lower. I mean, we're not. Again, I haven't really seen this Sleep Stealers team be really aggressive here. You know, it's been a lot of slow plays, methodical, Tonini, and exactly will sit him down. Tonini getting no damage. Molly will go down as no more is gonna push
Oh,
go
doubles
through
back,
CT.
still
Yeah.
going mid.
These are
They don't really know what
warheads.
they're doing right now. They're
Yeah,
thinking
they're
about
still
it.
just trying to figure out where they want to
Going
go.
back and forth. They're gonna may catch a bad timing here if they keep this up. I think they just hold something. Ooh.
No money pushed up through. Is going to stuck in this corner. We've seen this be problematic for the Sleep Stealers in the past.
Yeah, they know about this angle now, so
Max has a
Yeah,
molly.
like to
Could
see.
clear this out. Chooses not to, though. Firmino and exactly going up through Cat. They're ready for Lil Finest. They aren't ready for that one. Lil Finest won't be able to get another one. Howard sitting car is going to get two before falling to the hands of Mikey. 10 seconds to get this bomb down. No money
No
here.
time.
No bomb plant
Time had
here.
to plan on the outside. That's tough there. That's tough there.
And this is where I think you got to see some sort of pace underneath this T side, right? Some sort of like fast hit. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
You haven't seen it really. Even in their eco, they've been pretty tame. In
Yeah,
their
a lot of these rounds are leading to a slow build up, and they're taking the fights mid round, and it's not working out the way that they would like it to in terms of position. So I feel like moving up, taking a fast hit, kind of like the right now. This is overwhelm the op.
Tonini gonna escape barely as they take the space through Cats. Some util damage. This is where they just needed to run him down, and they didn't. Howard again in the same spot. I wonder. Leaning up towards there, Firmino. Finest is gonna get Firmino in damage on Mikey. Not good. Looking good for the Sleep Stealers. 4v5. Just in Mikey is low.
Mikey very low.
Tonini just holding this down, ready for Max. 40 seconds left. Need to go somewhere. They are just sitting down, waiting. A flash here for Max would be great. But they're just going to walk through. Tonini's going to get one. And they are ready for the flashes here. Slobber and Mikey both low. No money here is going to clean up. And Howard is going to take exactly just sitting in bunker. Or whatever you want to call that place. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get you. Finest having a really good second half in OT here. Coming up with 24 kills. Got 220 bombs on the side of the Sleep Stealers, though, so there's a lot of good playing happening here. Very close game. Momentum right now coming for the Milkmen, but we'll see how they come out on the CT side out.
Sleep Stealers were up 7-5.
Milkmen electing not to take an op this round, too.
User 1 Max is going to do some work. Exactly going to do some of his own. They know that he's here. Mollies go down. But they're not ready for the re-peak, or the peak from Firmino. That is how you hold long, ladies and gentlemen. Huge opening round.
Cookie cutter every time.
Get this guy out of here. Goodbye. We don't deal with those pesky little. Howard gonna take down Slobbert.
Howard picking up Slobbert. Good damage on him.
So they know he's low, and they
round looks very grim.
oh, with the kind of a terrible smoke here. Not kind of. This is a bad smoke, but still not looking super promising for Howard as another goes down is gonna spam.
Howard picking him up.
Famino
on a blind spam.
Oh my goodness. That wasn't an actual good fire. Howard, Max, and Mikey though cleaning up. Wow. Again, one of those rounds could have turned disastrous.
Howard picking up that 20 piece as well. Been sturdy throughout this game.
Finest leading the team. Penn Griffey, I will say.
Griffey.
So yeah, it was Howard and No Money were the two ads. Or no, sorry, Howard and Penn Griffey were the two ads, and they're number 2 and 3 on this leaderboard. Seem to think that might be part of the reason. Max sitting Penn Griffey down.
Insane one tap on the opper.
Huge Peaker's advantage, but not a thing with the it looks like. Well, I guess that would make. Never mind. That was a dumb comment. Mikey holding down B by himself, seeing some possible movement from Tonini and Finest. Yeah, it looks like they are gonna try to execute or some sort of play here.
The lineup
HE goes down. Full flash from Finest as they're gonna walk up. They're walking up long. This is all just a bait. They are walking up long. Exactly. Ready for 1. Ready for 2. Gets half HP on No Money, but Max is already sitting on site. Famino needs to get his gun out. Oh, full blind for No Money. Doesn't matter. Little Finest by himself. Slobber just trying to make it up onto the stairs. Mikey and Slobber going all the way around. He just needs to play with his teammate at this point. You know, they got bomb. I mean, 10 seconds. It's not looking good. Mikey taking damage. 19
was the play, it turns out.
It was.
Unsuspected.
You know, but it puts his teammate in a really uncomfortable situation to try to do something. You know, if he picks off Mikey, that's a really hard round to win for the Sleep Stealers. So I think they got to play together. So we head into the last round of overtime 1 match point for the Sleep Stealers. Molly and Mewtwo preventing that long rush, but there is no one there. Flashes will go, but they are actually just going to take their time and run up mid. Mid control is the tease. Max approaching, sees Tonini. Tonini's flashed and gets the 1-tap on Max. Famino with a Kobe. Huge. And Griffey, Molly's out. Famino going to have to re-shift. Mikey now going to get one of his own. Howard is going to get Slobber through the doors. He sees one, but Famino can't get the spray. It's all up to exactly. And I think that will be the last round of OT1 heading into OT number 2. I do not want to see another one of these games. Please, please, please don't do this to me. You know, I love long games, but I love CS and I love watching this team, but another long game and I think I might have to put in my 2 weeks. This is second overtime already. I mean, we're looking at started at 7:35. It's already over an hour at this point. Famino huge. Gets his 3rd AG kill of the game. Pengriff Slobber will get Sonini down as well. Finest is going to get 3 there.
3 there. Oh
Wow.
my god.
Not what you're wanting after getting those 2 picks. Now, Mikey and Max trying to play their respective sites. But they're just going to walk straight into Mikey here. Mikey's going to be ready for one. All he has to do is misses his shot. He needs to get out of there. And Max needs to get on his high horse and make it over to A.
So close.
Howard and Finest through into trying to work up 35 seconds left on the timer. He is gonna drop. Flash will go through. Max just trying to take this site and just save them some time. Finest is going to get 1. They know where Max is at. They do. Finest
picking up 2 at the end.
Wow.
Howard on 9 HP as well.
29 and 21. This is an unfortunate showing for the Sleep Stealers tonight. They just cannot close out these important rounds. No 2 match points. First round of this.
I didn't realize, but Mikey with our first 30 bomb as well.
That is truth. Mikey and user 1 Max 27 as well. Huge, exactly. It's 16 and Slobber 12. Not exactly performances you want to see out of them tonight, but you know,
Mikey's getting abused by flashes.
Yes, he is trying to see if he can get any information. Going to be able to pick off no money. That is huge. Tonini is holding that as well. Hoping that they repeat, but doesn't look like they're going to. Penn Griffey and Finest sitting outside of A main or A long. Possibly looking at hitting here. Panini holding it again, but Mikey is staying strong, which is exactly what you need to do in this situation. Do not want to give them a free kill. And that's Mikey just missing Tonini. Knows where he's at though. Camino's gonna get 1 A long as Tonini's gonna start working up towards Cat. Smoke will go down and they regroup mid, looking to actually make a quick hit towards B. They got to get moving here. Molly and Smoke, sorry, not Smoke, but Molly down. 10 seconds left. Mikey caught out in the open, but not gonna be able to. Slobber just not able to. 2 seconds left. This is a sure thing for Sleep Stealers. Round number 16, we are tied at 16.
Tied up again. Momentum towards the Sleep Stealers. We'll see what the Milkmen pull out in their repertoire here.
Need to win this round. Not a hope to. This is a need to win round for the Sleep Stealers. You know, they lost 2 rounds on the T side last overtime. So winning here puts the Milkmen on their toes, and hopefully they're able to actually work through that. Huge kill just galore up through mid as the Milkmen are screaming up Cat. Molly goes out and a flash goes out as well. They are just preparing for this. Sleeps Milkmen just pushing through. Mikey's gonna get 1, sees more. Firmino with 2 of his own, sees 1 as well. Howard's pushed through. Max Season is going to be able to not finish him all of the way. Finest is going to get one, but exactly with the molly finishing him off. Finest with 22 HP, trying to move quick. Slobber is going to be ready for him here, though.
Counter-terrorists win.
Ready for him there, indeed.
Ready. Good second. Good 2 rounds there with the 2 rounds in a row for the Sleep Stealers. This is what they need.
That is what they needed. You were talking about it. They did lose 2 rounds in the last overtime, and that is tough to do. Tough to come back from. So securing that round there gives them a momentum for this overtime, and hopefully they can pull it out.
Yeah, I'd like to see the T's here just move fast, you know, hit a site hard, right off rip, and just like execute. You know, we've seen this slow play from them. Mikey is already out. They gotta keep pushing. What they do here is they just hold up, allowing time for the CTs. They know that they're not main, and HE galore. HE galore damage through. Slobber is the first one out, checking all of his corners. Sees one, is going to get one. Firmino with the other, but Penn Griffey is able to sneak one. This is where this is hard for them. It's like they just allow the CTs to just catch up. You know, they attack hard and they attack fast, and they're not able to. Good molly damage on here. Slobber will get one, get 2 there, and get 3.
What a round from Slobber.
4th kill of the round for Slobber. That is what the Sleep Stealers need. That kind of hotness and that momentum. That round from Slobber is gonna hopefully propel them to win this final round. Match point for Sleep Stealers. All they need to do is win one of 2. Hoping to get out of this with win number 9. Make it 4 in a row. Out fast through long, not approached by anyone. 2 on B, 2 Cat. They are not ready for this push.
One immediately coming back from Cat.
Tonini gonna try to get this flash here. Isn't able to get through. Slobber is just walking onto site. Not looking good, but we'll get one. But the CTs are just cleaning up. Grouped together. Slobber now getting some damage of his own as exactly and Mikey are coming up from this. Slobber will get one before falling to the hands of No Money here. Tonini trying to get a jump. Sees No Money. Molly will go down. That is actually a huge molly for the Sleep Stealers. Mikey will get one and see the other one goes down exactly versus Tonini.
1v1, 37 health versus 22 here.
1v1. Exactly knows where he's at. Tonini also pretty confident. Molly goes down to back site. Will clear, but exactly
picks it up.
Picks up the final kill. 1916
GG from the Sleep Stealers.
That team just coming together at the end. 34 and 21 for Mikey. Max and Firmino with the 28 piece. I mean, that's a good comeback there for Firmino. Good start to Max and kept his weight. You know, Slobber and exactly were also there.
That comeback all started from that last round of that second half there.
It absolutely,
second OT, I mean.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a great way to. They took those 2 rounds that they got on the CT side and they just went with it. And I mean, you saw 4 rounds in a row to close out tonight's match. Well, we'll hear a quick word from our sponsors and then hopefully hear some words from the winning team. Well, welcome back. We are joined with none other than User One Max. Max, what a game! Started out strong. That is incredible. What was the piece for tonight? What was the Oh, I can't say words
Yeah,
right now.
that
Yeah.
was a tough match. We prepped. We knew we were going to be going to Dust. We were pretty confident in that, so we did a little prep work on it. We knew they were going to be good at taking long on CT side, so we pretty much just avoided it all the way until that very last round. We knew they weren't going to
Yeah,
expect it, so
that was huge on
we
that last
we
round there.
we did good holding long CT side too. I mean, I feel like we made a lot of mistakes, but we kind of made up for them. So we came out on top in the end.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, walk us through. I mean, what's going on in that? You come into the T side, lose 5 rounds in a row. What's going on in the huddle? What's going on in the headspace of you guys trying to figure out what to do to be able to turn that momentum back in your guys' favor?
Yeah, well, I mean, we lost pistol. They didn't really do what we expected them to do, and then lost the follow up, and then lost the first gun round. But once we turned it around after that, I mean, we just kept stringing together rounds and kept it together.
Absolutely. Well, Max,
Absolutely.
28 and 27. That's a great round or great game for you guys tonight. Mikey there also, I mean, leading the team 34 and 21. What is yeah, I had a question. I was going somewhere with this. Is there anything else I guess you want to say to the fans out there or anything like that?
No, we're just happy that they're there. We're happy for the support. We really appreciate it. We love the streams every night. Love the guest star Cody in the match.
Come on.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here. Just
Come
happy
on.
to be here.
It's amazing. All right, Max. Well, thank you for taking a second to talk with us. We appreciate it. And good luck on Wednesday.
Thank you much.
We've got Sleep Stealers they face Remnant. I think that's how you say that. Wednesday, May 14th, 7:30 p.m. here on YouTube and Twitch. ETM Matthews Twitch and Sleep Stealers TV on YouTube. Yeah, we'll hope to see you guys then. Maybe Cody comes back for his day 2. We want to move some things around. I might take the night off, get some different action in there, get some Cody and Gavin or Cody and Brady in here, and we'll make it entertaining for you. So with
sure.
that in mind, we will see you guys on Wednesday.